chaos, confusion, misunderstood. These are not the ways to run a workplace. But we have a solution. Lean. Let's explain. The roots of lean go back to Henry Ford in the early 20th century and the auto assembly lines in Highland Park, Michigan. Fast forward a few decades to post-World War II, and Ford's philosophy to standardize process became the basis of the Toyota Motor Company approach to automate manufacturing steps and deliver products just in time. Think about your day-to-day. Where's the waste? Whether you work in a warehouse, rental facility, or office, every process must add value. If no value is added, eliminate it. Let's take a look at the 5 lean guiding principles. People involvement. People at all levels feel they are important team members, empowered to make decisions on how their job is performed, held accountable for their decisions. Continuous improvement. Every aspect of business is challenged to get better. Good yesterday, improve for acceptable today. Short lead time. Reduce the time it takes to complete a task. Eliminates waste from every process step. Standardization. Document work process, best practice. Use standard operating procedures to train new employees. Act as baseline for continuous improvement. Built-in quality. Do it right the first time. Eliminates costly reworks and downstream quality inspections. Let's take a look at the fundamentals of lean. Lean is the collaborative effort of many individuals making improvements to increase efficiency. Employees know their jobs best. Given the right tools and training, they are able to play a key role in eliminating non-value added efforts for their jobs. Today we will walk through 5 lean tools and training that will guide you through your lean journey. Shift start, employee suggestions, status at a glance, leader standard work, control tower. You will be able to see firsthand how Ryder engages the workforce, eliminates waste, reduces fluctuations, improves safety, and drives continuous improvement through the following lean practices. A lean management system consists of 3 equal important areas: visual management, daily accountability, leader standard work. Visual management directs leaders to visual controls and provides the health of the operations. Daily accountability allows a forum with all team members present to address how you are going to meet your target goals. Leader standard work enforces standards and ties certain actions with positive results. When implementing lean, 20% of your changes will be physical. Adjusting and adding tools, updating processes. 80% you will find are lean management changes, employee empowerment, leaders as teachers, adopting a problem-solving culture. Directors and their direct reports hold their own shift start meeting to ensure metrics are being maintained. Managers and their direct reports hold their own shift start meeting to discuss and communicate critical business topics.
Well, shift starts are extremely important. Even if you don't go really in depth, you want to touch base with your team to kind of get an idea of what needs to be discussed during the day. Y'all want to be on the same page. We typically talk about what we're going to do, what we got to tackle, where we are, where we've been on the account. So it allows us to know what we need to focus on for that business day.
The thing I enjoy the most about Shift Start is that it brings everybody together and we can talk about the same things regardless of what account we're looking at.
We get updated on any new developments with carriers or routes or anything of that nature. Basically anything we need to know is relayed to us at Shift Start, and it just allows us to get the day started on a solid note.
Shift Start touches on continuous improvement every day. You look at the metrics from the day before to know what to focus on for today.
Shift Start touches on short lead time because it helps us cut out the excessive waste on our day. It gives us the information that we need to be prepared going in so that we're not wasting time later on in the day.
What we want to do is provide A-level service to our customers, and shift starts are extremely important for that reason.
Employee suggestions. Purpose. Enable associates to be engaged and bring out ideas to improve operations. All suggestions are reviewed by a committee to determine if they are just do it suggestions, problem solving jacket suggestions, Aid 3, a longer project. Feedback is provided to all employees who submit a suggestion. The suggestion status is reviewed weekly during a shift start meeting. Suggestions are documented in a database to retain history and status. Monthly drawing for those who submit a suggestion during the month, regardless if it is implemented or not.
The employee suggestions allow us to get the feedback from the employees where they think we can get continuous improvement, improve our built-in quality, and allow for short lead time.
Suggestions across the floor is actually a really nice thing to have. It allows collaboration across multiple teams and multiple viewpoints. It really allows everyone to have their voice heard.
And it has made Ryder better. We submit suggestions every day. There's suggestions flowing into the Lean inbox.
I think the suggestions are really important for more than just the reasons that you can see your own ideas come to light, come into fruition, but I think it's also important that you kind of stir their pot and it starts conversations with your teammates and gets you talking.
The managers go over all the employee suggestions, awarding tickets, and if it's a valid or invalid suggestion, we meet with that employee that suggested it and provide proper feedback for the team.
Even if your suggestion isn't used, something that you possibly could have put in, someone else could have heard that, liked the idea, and thought of something on their own.
But if you think that something's going to cut your time, even by a minute, those minutes add up throughout the day and they add up throughout the week.
Suggestions is a great thing to have in a company like this.
Visual workplace. Status at a glance. Imagine if you didn't have a dashboard in your car. How would you determine how fast you were going, or if you had enough gas? Status at a glance, boards and metrics allow you to determine the health of your area at a glance. It allows you to understand where you need to concentrate your efforts. Status at a glance has no set requirements. It's fully customizable to your daily tasks. Take a look at this example. Here, the lead on the floor is circling through and capturing where the team is every 3 hours. Doing this allows a big picture view of where the workload lies. How can employees be shifted to ensure the best customer service? If the team is in the green, are there projects that can be accomplished? Another example will be an internal system dashboard. Where are we at? How can our resources be shifted to achieve the best outcome?
This is what we use in the OMC every day. It's called Status at a Glance, and it allows us to take a peek at all aspects of the OMC.
Status at a glance is a process that we've developed through Lean, and it has been probably the most helpful tool that we have. We can identify multiple times a day where the biggest need is.
I enjoy how visual management allows us to allocate different team members to different accounts. If we see that a team is not necessarily struggling but needs resources in that area, we can move around different team members to make sure each customer's needs are being satisfied.
By checking the status at a glance, every couple hours we look in there and we see what area is in need of the most help. And we're able to reshuffle the deck and use our players to maximize the strength or the overall quality of our customers.
Control tower. Building off the same principles as status at a glance, the control tower is a visual board outlining the monthly metrics for the group. Here you see our primary carrier utilization metric. The daily and weekly numbers feed this monthly metric. This allows us to identify trends and measure against goals. When goals are not met, root causes are identified and action items are created to return to green.
The control tower gives us visibility as a floor what each team does monthly.
We take a look at the previous day's numbers and analyze the data, and really lets us get into it and analyze what's going on with the individual accounts. We then use that to compile the weekly data, which we can sense trends and see how things are going on the different accounts. What are we doing well? What do we need to focus on for upcoming weeks?
Control Tower ultimately lets us know where we can improve with each account.
It provides a day-to-day visual of the health of the account. It lets us know exactly where we're at, what we need to work on, and how we can actually improve these metrics to better performance for both Ryder and the customer, and help drive those efficiencies.
Our Control Tower, it helps us to work together as a floor. We may be separate on different accounts. At the end of the day, we're all Ryder and we're all here for the customer.
Leader Standard Work. Leader Standard Work provides structure for managers' tasks, frequency of review, and critical metrics. Visual management without Leader Standard Work will fail. Leader Standard Work without visual management tools is ineffective.
Hi, I'm here to share with you the Leader Standard Work resource. It is a simple tool designed to identify where leaders are spending their time and recognize where their focus should be. It is an Excel file that tracks daily, weekly, or monthly the activities that you are performing. As an example, I used to conduct a weekly staff meeting every Thursday at 2 p.m. I recognized from the use of the Leader Standard Work tool that I was in too many meetings, and instead decided to implement a daily shift start with my staff. This allowed for quicker communication of actions and expectations, and holds my team's attention as we have shorter meetings daily versus longer meetings weekly. Leader Standard Work showed me where I was spending too much time at a tactical level and enabled me to look at a more strategic level where my organization was going. The resources we shared with you today were about our lean journey. Our journey has had its challenges, but the achievements and successes that we have had through our lean journey have far outweighed those challenges. It has created a culture of continuous improvement, which aligns with our slogan, Ryder, ever better. It has helped us deliver on our promise to our customers, and has provided the tools and support needed by our most important resources, our people.
In conclusion, Lean Management System, visual controls plus Leader Standard Work plus daily accountability equals a Lean Management System. We review 5 Lean tools that will guide you through your Lean journey as you create your Lean Management System. Shift Start, Employee Suggestions, Status at a Glance, Leader Standard Work, and Control Tower. Your commitment to Lean will help engage the workforce, eliminate waste, reduce fluctuations, improve safety, and drive continuous improvement. More organized, more together, better teamwork. These are the results of Lean.
We appreciate the opportunity you have provided to us to share with you our lean journey. We look forward to hearing about yours.